Uh, the past few months, I've been going to a bunch of talent shows and poetry competitions and stuff like that, and I win a lot. Didn't there at the beginning, but I've been winning more and more. What I'm going to do for this channel is I'm going to present a bunch of my poems to you. And hopefully people will like it, and hopefully people will subscribe. Yes. The button's somewhere down there. Click it. Please. This is my first video, so I don't expect that to really work at all. But, I have high hopes, because I've been getting a lot of high praises for my poems and such. And I'm just going to shut up and stop blabbering, and start reading my poem. I wrote this in 2011. It was one of my first pieces. It's called What Love Is. It's my favorite, but I don't know why, but a bunch of people don't like it because it sounds like a sappy country song or something. But I'm going to read this shit anyway. 2011, What Love Is. I was talking to my ex the other day, arguing as exes do, when she asked me the most particular question. Do you even know what love is? She asked. I told her I didn't then, and it was the truth, but the more I thought about it, the more clear it became, and that night before I went to bed, I cleared my head and I picked up the phone. Yeah, hi, I'm that guy, the one you stabbed in the back and the one who still came back to you. I don't know why I ran away and hid, but I did. I was just another heartbroken kid in a long line, another pity project you left behind. I don't know why I keep crawling back. It's like an addiction, and you're my crack, my heroin. If there's anything that I've ever been addicted to, it's you. So yeah, I know what love is. My question is, to you? As you could imagine, I was all riled up when my phone slammed shut, so I went for a bit of a walk. Down to the cemetery I went, the old abandoned one where the gate just flaps in the wind. I sat down on a bench that was drenched in moonlight and began to cry. Then an old man sat by me and said, "Keep on crying, son. I ain't shy. Tell me what's wrong." I looked up at that old man and uttered the only 7 words that came into my mind. "Sir, do you know what love is?" That old man's reply haunts me to this day. Nodding to the gravestone directly ahead of us, he said, "We were married for 43 years. We shared laughs and we shared tears. But the thing we shared the most was love." Now, she wasn't my first love, and I ain't gonna lie and say that she was my last, but the time we were together, that was a blast. When she found out about the others, she was furious, but because our love was serious, she forgave me for breaking her heart. See those 2 gravestones on either side? Those were our kids, a boy and a girl, twins. At 29, they both died. Car crash on the way to see me, no less. I loved them both for all their lives, through my little girl's drugs and my little boy's lies. Now I come here every day to sit down and cry by their graves. So yeah, I know what love is. And by the way you're acting, boy, so do you. "Thank you, sir," was my only reply as I gazed up at that starry sky. I stood to shake the old man's hand, but he used the leverage to begin to stand, and he gave me a hug. As I was walking home, I heard that old man say, "Son, just remember, holding her hand means a whole lot more than being together." Now that old man's words were just so sweet that I went home that night and cried myself to sleep. But before I went to bed, I bowed my head and asked God for one more chance to hold her hand. Woo! Like I said, sad country song written all over that. But if you liked it, leave a comment below and subscribe and such. I would appreciate it greatly. And, well, I'm gonna fill the last 20 seconds.